Watford.
We hope you're having a good day so far. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Candace.
And we're here to teach you with our dual efforts today.
Special edition Watford Seated Chair Exercise with a standing option.
Yes.
So just a reminder to, again, go at your own pace, take breaks when you need to, join back in when you can, and then you can also start in a standing position and end in a seated position. Whatever your body is telling you is what you should be doing.
All right, let's get started and have some fun. Make sure you have some water too. Okay, so we're just going to start off with a march. Bringing those knees higher. And arms out to the side. All right, back to march. Pump those arms. And let's move our feet. If you're seated, just digging in those heels. Let's do some arm circles. Starting nice and small, gradually getting bigger.
If you're seated, just remember to keep those feet moving.
Abdominals nice and tucked in. Big smiles on your faces. And let's reverse it. Staying bigger, we're going to gradually get smaller. And let's stretch it out front. All right, feel nice and warmed up. Let's just do some shoulder rolls. Roll those shoulders out. Taking a nice deep breath.
Nicole is just tapping and then heading right back up. If you're a tall person, spread those feet out a little bit further, which will make it easier for you to come all the way down. And try to make sure that those knees are not tracking over your toes.
All right, let's do 3 more. 2, and last one. All right, let's go into some arms. We're gonna do some boxing moves here. So we're gonna start out with some speed bag up above.
And again, keep those feet moving, whether you're seated or standing, keep those feet moving.
All right, we're gonna bring our arms down. We're gonna go into a jab. Nice and strong arms. All right, back to that speed bag. And bringing those arms back down into a hook. Back to that speed bag. And let's do a smash down and a punch up. All right, and we'll switch sides. So we're gonna smash down, punch up. All right, back to that march for a moment.
You should be getting warmed up by now.
Sorry, let's do some uppercuts. All right, back to the march. Back to the speed bag. And reverse it. Okay, back to the jabs. Hooks. And jabs. Sorry, uppercut. And last time, back to the jab. And hooks. And finally, back to those uppercuts. We're almost there. You guys are doing great. And just the speed bag. And grab a drink if you need it.
Try to keep those feet moving.
All right, we're gonna start here with some mountain climbers. So for anyone that has any, or for seated, straight up and down. For more advanced, you can dig back inch further.
It's a great opportunity to really focus on engaging those core muscles.
And let's switch. Let's do some knee knockers, scissor arms. All right, and a straight leg kickback.
If you're seated, you're just going to kick out in front.
Use your chair for support if you need to, if you're struggling with balance. And switch. Let's do again to the mountain climbers. And switch. Good job. March it out. Let's do a side kick.
And if you're,
With a punch.
if you're seated, we're just going to tap out to the side and punch with that same arm.
And switch. Back to the marching. And knee knockers.
I was hoping for the knee knockers again.
It's a little rest break. Now we're going to do it to the side with a twist.
So seated, you're just going to be bringing your one knee up and your arm down.
And switch. All right, good job.
March it
I'm
out.
getting sweaty.
Ah,
All right, shall we try some band moves?
I think so.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's do it.
All right, so let's grab our bands. Let's start with some arms. So we're gonna put the band on the floor. We're gonna grab it with our right hand, right elbow nice and glued to our right side, right into our rib cage. And we're just gonna bring that right wrist up to the right shoulder. All right, and now out in front with our thumbs up. And now out to the side, palms down. No no higher than shoulder width high. All right, now grab your band a little bit closer. I'm going to switch my chair to the side. Again, still with that band underneath. We're grabbing a little bit of a tighter grip though, and then we're literally just going to push our arms straight back.
Should be feeling this in the back of your arm.
All right, and let's switch over to the left side now. So we're gonna start with those bicep curls. Again, that left elbow tucked right into that rib cage. And we're bringing that left palm up to our shoulder. Remembering to breathe. Last one, and now that thumb up in front.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Last one, and now straight out to the side. Little bit of a bend in that elbow.
Can't touch this.
You want to try to avoid ever walking out a joint when you're exercising.
All right, and again, I'm gonna just twist my chair. Grab your band a little bit lower, and again, just straight back with that arm. Last one. Good job. All right, let's take that band. We're going to pick it up now in both of our hands, and we're just going to pull it out, keeping tension in that band the whole time on the pull out and the release. All right, that feels pretty good. What do you think, Candace?
Oh yeah.
Do you have any
All
more?
those shoulders back. I think that's good. Let's do some legs.
Let's do some legs.
Yeah.
All right, with the band?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap the bands around our knees. We're gonna tie it in a lovely bow.
Just above our knees.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, let's just do a side-to-side step.
So if you wanted to stay seated to do this, you could. But I am going to encourage people to stand if they can.
All right, and use your chair for support here too if you are standing, just to support your balance as well. So we're just gonna start off with just a straight leg kick out to the side. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're just gonna do a knee up. And we're gonna do 2 more. Last one. All right, now we're gonna go, sorry, I'm just gonna turn my chair the other way. We're just gonna do a hamstring curl. So we're gonna have that knee in a 90 degree, and it's just a little small movement. We're bringing our heel up towards our bum. job. Okay, we'll switch to the other side now. So we'll do that straight leg kick out to the side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again with that knee up in front.
At any point in time you need to, you can just tap that foot in between and then bring it back up.
And let's do 2 more. Last one. And then we'll just go back again to the hamstring curl. So the foot at a 90 or the knee at a 90 and a small movement. Keeping that heel towards your bum. Good job. While we're here behind our chairs, let's do a few calf raises. And let's do one more. Now let's put our heels together and calf raise. All right, that's enough of those ones. Let's put our toes together now. Can we do 2 more? And last one. And let's just stretch out those calves real quick. So just really pushing that heel into the floor. If you don't quite feel it, you can lean forward more. All right, and other side. Let's do some abs and then we'll stretch it out.
I think so, yeah.
All right, we just gotta grab a ball here, we forgot. But you can get yourself out of your bands. And we'll do, thank you, I can be the angry one. That's perfect. All right, so I think we'll do these as a seated. All right, so we're just gonna start with our ball. Let's put our ball just between our knees. And we're just gonna do a forward crunch. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Okay, we're gonna grab our ball now and we're just gonna do some flashlights, just side to side. Keeping those abdominals nice and tucked in. I find it helps me if I exhale as I go to each side. Let's do 2 more. Last one. All right. We can go further with the flashlights. We really want to focus on it just being our upper body though, or keeping our lower body nice and stationary. one. All right, now we're gonna do a touchdown in front and a twist to the side. And we're alternating sides. Again, keeping those abdominals nice and engaged.
If you can't come down to the floor, that's okay. Just reach down as far as you can and back up and over to the side.
And if it makes you dizzy, just don't look down. Keep your vision up as you go down, as you go to the side. I lost count, so we're just gonna do 2 more. And this will be our last one. We gotta go both ways. There we go. All right. So I think the last one that we'll do maybe is we'll just do the, we're gonna sit kind of at the edge of our chairs. We don't really need our ball. We can just put our ball between our legs again though. And what we're really wanting to focus on here is we're going back, keeping our abdominals nice and engaged. We're kind of touching our shoulders on the back of our chairs, and then we're coming back forward. Really focusing on keeping our heels on the floor.
And if you can't reach the back of your chair without lifting your feet, that's okay. Just go as far back as you can.
All right, let's do 3 more. 2. And last one. And well, since we got a little bit of this music left, why don't we just play it out? We'll just use our balls here, and we're just gonna try to squish them in between our hands. Just as much as we can. We're really gonna feel that ball wiggle and shake. And keep pressing and squeezing. And release. Give our wrists a little twist. All right, now let's do it with our fingers this time. And we're really focusing again on squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Just using our fingers. Squeeze and hold. And release. And let's go back to the palms. And push and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And again with those fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job. All right. Sorry, we're just gonna switch the music here for a little for some stretching music. So we're gonna come to a standing position, and we're just gonna start by lifting up our left foot in our hand. If you need to use your band or your chair here,
then yeah, you can place your foot on the chair, grab your pant leg. Just ensure that that knee is pointing down and not out to the side.
Yeah, and as close to the other knee as possible. All right. And if you're able, if we could bring it forward.
Again,
you can always do it from a seated position as well.
Using your chair for support if you need to.
We could do some ankle rotations while we're here. All right, and release. Let's go to the other side. Grabbing that right foot. All right. bring that knee forward. And again, do some ankle rotations. And reverse it. And release. Let's stretch out those calves again.
Just gonna dig in our heel if you're sitting down and just lean forward into your
heel.
No, you're gonna lean forward and placing your hand on your knee, and you should feel that stretch all in the back of the straight leg. If you're not feeling it, you can try to pull that toe forward a little bit more.
All right, and switch sides. Now, in a standing position, we're gonna just bring our legs out wide and we're gonna stretch out those inner thighs. And now we're gonna straighten out one leg. I guess I could show it, yeah, from this way. Hopefully you can see me okay. And switch to the other side. All right, and coming back to a standing position. We're gonna go onto our chairs. We're gonna do a forward fold. So we're gonna have a nice flat back, and we'll do some cat and cow here. So,
Okay, go ahead.
So on the inhale, we're gonna bring our gaze up to the ceiling, putting a nice scoop in our backs. Kind of pushing our bums out. And on the exhale, we'll curl it all in.
Seated, you're just gonna arch that back and then curl that back.
And back into cow. And cat. One last time for cow. And cat. All right, let's stretch out our arms. So one arm out in front and we'll pull it towards us.
Dropping that shoulder away from your ear so you can really feel that stretch.
And other side. And stretch out those triceps. So one hand behind. Give it a little bit of a push back. Do little side bends here. And over to the other side. All right, let's do one hand behind our backs here, and we'll open up those shoulders. And onto the other side. Let's stretch out those forearms, so we'll push our fingers and our thumbs, and we'll pull them all back, including our thumbs. And push your hand down in front. And palms out. Don't forget about that thumb. And let's do the other side. And push it down in front. And palms out. Again, don't forget about that thumb. All right. right, and let's just do some wrist and ankle rotations. And reverse it. And switch over to the other side. And reverse it. All right, and that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good day.